أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah and welcome to today's class. I hope you have all followed your etiquettes and you have your heads covered and you have all done your wudu, and we will start straight away with our first prayer. So if my discipline in charge could please call a student to the mic.
That's A1193 to the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Would you like to recite the dua by yourself or would you like to recite after me?
So after you.
After me, okay. So we say, I'll put my hand underneath so you can see where I'm reciting. Allahumma
Allahumma
inni
inni
as'aluka
as'aluka
ilman
ilman
nafi'a.
nafi'a.
Excellent, well done. As we keep going, we will recite this all in one go. I was splitting up so that it would be easier for you today. Could you recite the translation for me, please?
Oh Allah, ask you for beneficial knowledge.
Excellent, good. And this is taken from the book of Hadith, Ibn Majah, Hadith number 925. Well done, good. Just a reminder that every day we will have a new dua, a new prayer that we will be reciting. And these duas are here to help us with the blessed task of learning the Quran. So we should try every day as we're reciting, everybody's reciting at home, and we should try to learn these prayers off by heart. If you're reciting each of these prayers on this sheet every day, it will be very quick. It won't take you long to learn them. So you should all make an effort. When we are reciting out loud, you should also be reciting out loud in your homes, and you should be trying to remember these specific prayers. Okay? If you can stay on the line, and then as we're starting our first activity, I'll call you straight back. If everybody could please make sure that their videos are off, because it's a distraction for everybody else in the class also. Okay? So, yesterday we were looking at, or you were looking with your day teacher, at the letters of the alphabet. Okay? Can you remember how many letters there were?
Me.
Yes, you.
7.
Almost. There were
9.
Excellent. There were 29 letters. The total number of letters in the Arabic alphabet is 29. Okay? And anything specific you can remember about these red letters?
They are thick letters.
Excellent. Well done. Very good. So they are thick letters. So when you say these letters, you have your round mouth and you have to say it with a heavy sound, a serious sound. Okay? Excellent. Good. Well done. So in today's lesson, we are going to be moving on from these individual letters which you looked at yesterday, and we are going to be looking at combining letters. Okay? And what that means is how we look at different letters when they are in words. Right? So, for example, we have an example here. When you combine letters to make a word, sometimes the Arabic letter looks a little bit different, okay? And that can depend on whether it's at the beginning of a word, in the middle of a word, or at the end of a word, right? So what we need to do today is we need to go over all of the different letters of the alphabet and look at what they look like depending on where they are in a particular word. Now, some letters will not change at all. Okay, some letters will not change at all, but other letters actually change shape. So letters, for example, like dal, dhal, and ra don't change shape, but other letters will, and we're going to go over those today. Okay, so are you still on the line? Is it A1193?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. So can please everybody make sure the videos are off because it can get a little distracting. Okay, when videos are on. Right, good. So could you tell me, and what I want you to be mindful of is You have to tell me the names of the letters, not the sound. Okay, so if you know the sound, I don't want to know the sound, I want to know the name. So could you tell me the name of this letter here?
Alif.
Alif. Excellent. Well done. Good. And this letter?
Ba.
Ba. This letter?
Ta.
Da. And this letter?
Sa.
Ba. Excellent. Good. Well done. Excellent. So when we are looking at an alif in a word, okay, whether it becomes in the middle of the word, at the end of the word, or at the beginning, it changes shape slightly. Okay? If it's at the beginning of a word, it will always keep its original shape. Can you see that there, where my little hand is? Yeah? So it will always keep its original shape. If it's in the middle of the word, it changes shape slightly. How does it change shape there? It's just joined there. Can you see? Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's joined to the letter which is preceding it, the letter which comes before it. Okay? And again, at the end of the word, it is joined to the letter which is preceding it. Okay? The letter which comes before it. It's still an alif. It just looks slightly different. Okay? So what I want you to do is just read these 3 letters for me, and I'll help you if you have any problems. Okay? So if you start here.
Alif.
Good.
Ba.
Da. Well done. Dal.
Dal.
Good. Well done. And the next one?
Kaf.
Qaf. Well done.
Alif.
Alif.
Lam.
Lam. Excellent. Well done. And the last one?
Alif.
Good. Do you remember this one? It's
Ha.
ha. Well done. With a round mouth, serious, thick sound.
Ha.
And the last one?
Alif.
Excellent. Well done. Good. Now, these next 3 letters have the same kind of shape. Okay, and the way that we differentiate them, that means the way that we know the difference between them, is the dots that they have. So for a ba, we have 1 dot underneath. For a ta, we have 2 dots on top. And for a tha, we have 3 dots on top. Okay? But when we're putting them into words, we have to cut the ba in half. So we would ignore this section here and just use the front part here. The same for the ta and the same for the tha. So when you have them in words, okay, in order to join the next letter, you have to cut off the rest of its tail here and just put the dot underneath, right? And here, cut off the rest of its tail and put the 2 dots on the bar here, and the same over here. You put 3 dots on the bar. Okay, so if it's at the beginning of the word or in the middle of the word, okay, the shape of it changes again slightly. It becomes like a little upside down V, like a little wave, right? But you know it's a ba from the dot. If it comes at the end of the word, it will maintain its full shape. Okay, so could you read these for me, please?
Ba.
Ba, well done.
Dal.
Dal.
Hazma.
Hamza.
Hamza.
Excellent, good, well done. Next one. This is a lam.
Lam.
We'll come to a lam in a moment. Good.
Ba.
Yeah.
Noon.
Noon, good. You knew that one.
Alif.
Excellent, well done. And this one?
Teen.
Seen, excellent.
Ba.
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 Ba. Well done, good. Now this line.
Ta.
Da.
Ro.
Ra.
Ya.
Yeah, well done.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Da.
Ha.
Ha. From your throat. Ha.
Ha.
Good, well done. And this one?
Ba.
Da.
Ta. Ha.
Ha.
Ta.
Da. Well done. And this one.
Noon.
Good.
Seen.
Excellent.
Woe.
Excellent.
Da.
Well done. You knew that. That's brilliant. This is called a ta al-marbuta. Okay? And what that basically is this ha shape with 2 dots on top, which make a ta sound. Okay? And if it comes at the end of a word, this is how it would look. All right? Good. Well done. Excellent. So, next line.
Da.
Tha.
Woe.
Tha. Just say that once more for me, please.
Da.
Tha. Excellent.
Woe.
Good.
Ba.
Ba.
Ba. Ain.
Good. Well done.
Sa.
Ba. Well done.
Ro.
Ra.
Da.
Tha. Good.
Ba. Ha.
Ha. Good. Well done. Remember, this is like it comes from the middle of your throat. So
Ha.
ha, ha. It's from the
Ha.
middle of your throat. Excellent. Good.
Dal. Sa.
Beautiful. Excellent. That was very well recited. You know your letters really well. So that's really good. And you recognized all the different letters in all the different positions, whether that's at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. So that's really good. Excellent. Well done. So keep practicing that, because as we move on, sometimes the dots can get a little bit confusing, especially when they're in lots of words together. So keep practicing that. That was very, very good. Jazakumullah A1193. Well done. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Excellent. So if we could have our next student, please. This student.
That's Nasirat 1278 to the mic, please.
Jazakumullah. N1278.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Fine.
Good, alhamdulillah. Are you understanding everything so far?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Well done. And do you remember how many letters there are in the alphabet?
Yeah.
How many?
29.
Brilliant. MashaAllah. Excellent. Good. Okay, so we've just looked through 4 letters. We're going to move on to our next 3 now. So could you tell me what the name of this letter is?
Jim.
Good. Jim. And?
Ha.
Ha. Now, this is quite difficult. Even I find this quite difficult sometimes. Because the sound has to come from the middle of your throat. Ha.
Ha.
Good. Well done. And this one?
Ha.
Ha. Well done. And again, remember this was one of the thick letters. So you have to make your mouth into a round shape, and you have to make it serious, and you have to say ha.
Ha.
Ha. Well done. Good. So I'm going to ask you to do the same thing, but I'm going to just explain how the shape changes of these 3 letters. Okay? So if you have jim, ha, or ha at the end of a word, okay, the shape remains the same, as you can see. It doesn't change, right? If you have them at the beginning of a word, you have to cut off this big tail here, this big tummy from here, and you have to join it onto your next letter. Okay, and the same goes for your jim, the same goes for your ha, and the same goes for your ha, right? You cut off the tail, and the way you recognize what letter it is via the dot. So if it's a jim, there will be a dot underneath. If it's a ha, there will be no dot, and if it's a ha, there will be a dot on top. Okay, and then this shape stays the same if it's in the middle of a word as well, and it can be joined from either side, preceding or after. Okay, and that's how you have to recognize these 3 letters. Okay, so if I just ask you to, let's say, the name of the letters. Okay, the name of the letters as we go through. So starting here.
Jim.
Jim, well done.
Mim.
Excellent, good.
Lam.
Lam, well done. Next one.
Fa.
Ba, good.
Ain.
Well done, good.
Jim.
Jim,
Ba.
Da. Well done. Excellent.
Ha.
Ha. Good.
Ha.
Ha.
Jim.
Good.
Jim.
Jim. Excellent. Well done. And this line?
Ha.
Good.
Ra. Jim.
Good. Ha. Ra. Jim.
Ha. Ra. Jim.
Good. Well done. Next one.
Ba. Ha. Ra.
Good. Well done.
Ba. Ra. Ha.
Good. Well done. And I just want to say to everybody at home, as whoever is on the mic, whether it is a Tifl or a Nasra, I would like everybody at home, they should also be practicing these letters and they should also be saying them out loud. Okay, because the more you say them, the easier it will be for you to remember the sounds that each of these letters make. Okay, good. Well done. Carry on, please.
Ha.
Ha. Now remember here, you need to make your mouth into a round shape and you need to make it feel very serious and thick. So it's ha.
Ha.
Well done.
Ale.
Good.
Fa.
Fa. Well done.
Sin.
Good.
Ha.
Ha.
Ra.
Ra. Well done.
Noon. Fa. Ha.
Ha. Well done. And this letter, this ha, is quite difficult because you have to put a lot of stress on your voice when you're doing it. But we all need to practice this. And as we keep practicing, it will become easier and easier for us. Okay? That was really good, N1278. Thank you so much for your help. Jazakumullah. Are you understanding everything that we've been through today?
Yes.
Excellent. Well done. So keep practicing. Keep practicing the different sounds. Ha, ha, and jim. And all the other letters as well. Okay? Well done. Good. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
If we could have our next student, please, discipline and child.
So I'm going to go on. It's A1202 now has the mic.
A1202. Assalamu alaikum, A1202. How are you?
Good.
You well? Alhamdulillah. Good. And you understand everything that's going on so far? Yes? Are you practicing your letters?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. Sometimes we think it's not important to practice our letters, and this goes for everybody. But even as an adult, we still need to practice, and we still need to know the names of all the different letters and the sounds they make, because that makes it easier for us when we're reciting the Quran. Okay? So, can you tell me what this letter is?
Dal.
Dal. Well done. And this one?
Zal.
Val. Excellent, good. Now, these are two quite easy letters, because they don't change their shape that much when they're in a word. Okay, if they're at the beginning of a word, okay, they're the first letter, you cannot join them to the letter that comes after it. Okay? So whenever they're at the beginning of a word, okay, you can't join them to the letter that comes after it. But if they're in the middle of the word, the preceding letter can be joined. Okay? So if they're at the beginning, they will always maintain their original shape. If they're in the middle of a word, their shape does change very slightly, and it becomes a little bit more like a U shape. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the way that we tell the difference, as with the letters that we did before, is the dot. So,
Okay.
so a dal has no dot, dal has a dot. Okay? And it changes its shape slightly, becoming this U shape. And that's how we know it's a dal or a dal.
All right.
Okay? So if you can say these letters for me.
Dal.
Dal.
Alif. Ra.
Ra. Well done.
Mim.
Good.
Dal.
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 Dal. Good.
Jim. Jim. Dal.
Dal. Well done.
Zal.
Dal.
Lam.
Lam.
Kaf.
Kaf. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Yes? Can
Yeah.
you smile when you say these letters for me? Just smile a little bit.
Dal.
Dal with a smile on your face.
Dal.
Good.
Lam.
Lam.
Kaf.
Kaf. When you smile, these letters become a little bit softer. Okay?
Yes.
Right? And remember there are 7 thick serious letters that we have, and the rest of the letters are softer letters. So if we make a smile in our face when we're saying them, they sound a little bit softer. Okay, next one.
Ba.
Ba.
Zal.
Zal.
Lam. Ka.
Kaf.
Alif. Ain. Wa.
Wow.
Wow.
Good.
Dal.
Ba. And do you have somebody with you that's also taking the class?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Is that a brother or a sister?
Brother.
Okay. So can you put your brother on the mic and he can do the next lines for me? What's his number?
Same number. We're sharing. We're
Oh,
sharing.
you're sharing numbers. Okay. We need to make a note of that. Okay, discipline in charge. Could you please make a note that A1202, they're sharing, there's two people and they're sharing one number?
Yep, I have done so.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. Okay, can we have your brother, please, then, for the next 2 letters? Okay.
Okay. Ra.
This is Ra.
Yeah. Ra.
And?
Dal.
No, this isn't Dal. This is Za.
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 Ra.
Ra.
Za.
Za.
Can you see that Ra and Za are very easy because they don't change their shape at all, whether they're at the beginning, middle, or end of a word.
Yeah.
You cannot join a letter to them that comes afterwards, but you can join them to the previous letter. Okay? So off you go from here, please.
Okay. Ra.
Ra.
Ba. Ha. Ta.
Okay, good. How are we going to say this letter?
Ha.
Ha. Good. It comes from the throat.
Ha.
Ha. Right. Imagine if you had a pair of glasses in front of you, or your phone screen or something, and you blow onto it.
Yeah.
Mist up, and then you need to clean it. Ha. You make that kind of sound from your throat.
Yeah.
That's the kind of sound you need to make. Ha. Okay,
Yeah.
next one.
Ba. Ra. Za.
Za. Good.
Sa. Ba. Sa. Ba.
What's this letter?
Sin.
Sod.
Oh. Ba.
Sod.
Sod. Ba. Ra.
Ra. Good. And this one?
Zal. Wow.
Right, can we just have one of you reading, because otherwise it's distracting all of the other participants in our class. Yeah? So let's have a little bit of quiet and have one person reading. Yeah? Off you go from here, please.
Zal.
Za. Za.
Za.
Za.
Za. Wa. Wa.
Wow.
Wow. Ra.
Good. Well done. Next one.
Mim.
Good.
Zal.
Za. Okay.
Za.
Zal is this one,
Okay.
right? This is Zal, and this is Za.
Okay. So that one is Zal and this one is Za.
Yes. This is Zal,
Yeah.
and this is Za. Okay. So Mim,
Yeah. Meme.
Good.
The. Ya. The.
Dal.
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 Jim. Ha. Za.
Yeah. Good. Well done. Thank you so much to both of you. Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
And keep practicing the letters. Okay? Allah Hafiz. Jazakumullah. Okay, good. So we're going to go on now to our next 4 letters. Okay? So if we could have another participant, please.
Assalamu alaikum, it's Nasirat 1293 that has the mic.
1293. Assalamu alaikum 1293. N1293, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. And are you understanding the lesson so far?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go over these 2 letters here first. Okay, and look at how they change when they come in the word. Right? So can you tell me this letter, please?
Sa.
This is seen. Seen.
Si.
Seen. Good. And this one?
Sheen.
Excellent. Well done. So this is seen and sheen. Okay? And the only difference between them is the seen doesn't have any dots, but the sheen has 3 dots. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if these come in a word, right, at the end, they keep the same shape as the original letter. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes? If they come at the beginning of a word or in the middle of a word, they lose this big circular tail here. You have to cut all that off, and you will just have this part. It looks like a little bit like a W, like a wavy W. Okay? So, if it comes at the beginning or in the middle, with the seen or the seen, this is what it will look like. If it comes at the end of a word, it keeps its original shape. So I just want you to read these letters for me, okay? And I hope you can read it.
Seen.
Seen, good.
Ain.
Excellent.
Ra.
Good.
Da.
Excellent. Well done.
Da.
This is ya.
Ya.
Good.
Seen.
Seen. Well done.
Ain.
Okay. A lot of people, this happens with a lot of us. It looks like an ain, but it's actually a hamza, which is sitting on this bend here. It's a hamza. Okay?
Okay.
What's this one?
Hamza.
Hamza. Well done. And this is?
Lam.
Good. Well done. Excellent. Next one.
Alif.
Good.
Seen.
Good. Excellent.
Si.
Seen and a scene. So you can see there are 2 scenes together there. So you can see what it looks like at the beginning and at the end. Okay? Good. Well done. And next one.
Sheen.
Good.
Do.
Well done.
Ra.
Beautiful. Well done.
Ba.
Good.
Sheen.
Good.
Ra.
Beautiful. Well done.
Ba.
Good.
Do.
Okay. Well done.
Sheen.
Excellent. Well done. And you know something which I really liked when you are doing a recitation is you are saying the name of the letter in a very quick way, in a very short way. You're not making it longer. So you just said ra, ta, sheen. You didn't make the letter unnecessarily long, which is really, really good. And that's something I want everybody to listen to and try to improve their recitation in the same way. When you are saying the name of the letter, it's very short. You don't need to make the name of the letter longer than it needs to be. And that was really good, mashallah. Well done. So we're going to go on to our next 2 letters. Okay? And the way they come at the end, again, is like the initial letter. And what's this letter here?
So.
Sod. Sod.
Sod.
Sod. Good. And this letter is?
Dot.
God. Excellent. Beautiful. Well done. And the way that they come in the word, if they're at the beginning or in the middle of the word, you again, just like you did with the seen and the sheen, you have to take off this big line here, this tummy shape here, and you just have this first section here. Okay, and it's the same with sod and the same with God. The way you recognize the difference, as you know, is with the dot. Okay, so sod, no dot, God. Okay, so if you could recite this for me.
Sod.
Good,
Aleph.
good.
Ra.
Ra, well done.
Mim.
Good.
Sa.
Sod,
Sod.
well done.
Ra.
Beautiful, well done.
Mim.
Good.
Ha.
Ha, well done.
Si. Sod.
Sod, well done. Excellent. Next one.
Dot.
Good,
Ein.
good.
Fa.
Ah, beautiful. Excellent. Carry on.
Ya.
Yes.
Dot.
Good,
Ein.
good.
Fa.
Beautiful. Well done.
Aleph.
Good. This is noon. Noon.
Nun.
Good. Noon.
Do.
Off.
Off. Dot.
God, well done. We haven't covered these two yet. They're going to come in a second. So that's really good. Well done. That was beautiful. Well done. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help, N1293. You read very carefully, very slowly, and we could see that you were concentrating really well. So that's really, really good. So keep practicing. Make sure you recognize all of these letters, the names of them, and what they look like, whether they're at the beginning of the word, in the middle, or at the end. Okay, well done, good. Jazakumullah.
Jazakumullah.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, but one thing I just want to point out here is, as you can see, sometimes letters look similar. Okay, so for example, this is a meme and this is a sod. And they look similar because they both have the circular shape with the hole in the middle. But you just have to look at the size. So a meme is very small, as you can see there, and the sod is longer. That's how you will tell the difference, even though they look very similar. But as you keep reciting, as everybody keeps practicing, you'll understand and you'll be able to recognize these differences very, very quickly, inshallah. Okay? So if we could have our next...
Assalamu alaikum. It's A1203. That's on the mic now.
1203. Assalamu alaikum, A1203. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. You understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So, can you tell me the name of this next letter that we're doing here?
Da.
Da. Well done. Da. And this is?
Za.
Za. Za.
Za.
So, when we say this, we have our teeth sort of coming up behind, sorry, our tongue coming up behind our teeth a little bit. Okay? Za.
Za.
Za. And remember, these are both serious letters. They're thick letters. So we have to be serious and we have to make our mouth round when we say them. Okay? So they are very simple, whether they're coming at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a word, they maintain their original form, their original shape. Okay? There's no difference there. Sometimes people do get confused because the shape here of the sod and the dod is similar to this shape here. But just remember, it has a line. Okay, so that shows us that that is a da and that is a za. Right? So if you carry on from here, please.
Da. Ha. Ra. Alif. Ya. Sin, Ta, Ta, Ti,
Ya.
Ain,
This is a ya.
Ya.
Ya, ain. Good. Can you do this once more for me, please? And when you're saying all of these letters, apart from the ta, make your mouth a little bit softer, because I want to try to hear a difference between this ta and this ta. Okay, so once more.
Ya,
Ya.
Sin,
Good.
Ta, Ta, Ya, Ain.
Good. Ta, ta.
Ta,
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 ta. Good. Ta,
Ta, Ta.
good. Well done. Excellent. And that's something we all need to practice. And that's not just people that are just learning now. It's a lot of older people as well. We find it's very difficult to have a difference between these two sounds because they sound so similar. So if we get that right at the beginning, it makes it much easier as we move on. Okay, really good. Well done. Carry on.
Mim, Ha, Yi,
Yeah.
Ya, Ta.
Ta. Excellent. Very good. So we have mim, ha. Remember the coming from the throat. Ya, ta. Well done. Good. Next one.
Za, Fa, Ra.
Well done.
Alif, Za, Fa, Ra.
Good. Alif, za, fa, ra. Well done. Next.
Ta, Ra, Ta.
Good.
Ra.
Excellent. Well done. You corrected that really well. Ta. And then what letter is this? Not the sound, but the letter.
Ain,
It's got a dot on the top.
Ghain,
Brilliant. Well done. Ta, ghain,
Yi,
ya,
Ya, Za.
za. Good. With your tongue coming up behind your teeth.
Ra.
Well done. Ta, ghain, ya, za. Excellent. Well done. That was really good. These are difficult sounds because we're not used to making them and we don't have similar sounds in the English language. Okay, so when we're trying to make these new sounds, sometimes it can take our mouth a little bit of hard work to try and get them out. But the more we practice, the easier it will become. So that was really good. Well done. Jazakumullah A1203. Well done.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so let me just go back to, why we are doing this exercise. Okay, the more that we read these words, the more that we look at these letters, the easier it will become for us as we move into reading 3, 4, 5 words in a go. If we understand how each sound is made and what each letter looks like, whether it's the beginning, in the middle, at the end, the more we can recognize that, more that we understand that, the easier it will be as we move on. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to make clear about this particular exercise is all of these words that we are reading, even though we're only reading the letters, all of these words are taken from the Holy Quran. So we're actually familiarizing ourselves with words which come in the Holy Quran, which is such a blessing. So even though we can't see the fatha or the dhamma or the other strokes, it doesn't matter. The words, we're becoming familiar with what they look like and how we will see them when they come in the Holy Quran. Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear that these are not just abstract letters that people have put together. This whole course has been made up of words which you would find in the Holy Quran. Okay, so it's such a blessing that we're getting to see these all the time. Okay, so if we can move on to our next student, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Nasirat 1283.
Assalamu alaikum, Nasirat 1283. Assalamu alaikum, Nasirat 1283. Can you hear me? Okay, should we try somebody else?
Should we move on?
Yes, please.
Nasirat 1276.
Assalamu alaikum, Nasirat 1276.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. And you understanding everything in the lesson so far?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So could you tell me the names of these two letters here, please?
Ein,
And?
Rein.
Beautiful. Well done. Excellent. So Ein and Rein, if they come at the end of the word, as you can see, they don't change their shape. Okay? If they come at the beginning of a word, you cut off this whole tail here, this whole tummy here, both with the Ein and with the Rein. And then you can join the next letter to them, right? Now, the main place where Ein and Rein are a little confusing is when they come in the middle of a word, because you've taken the short form here and you've kind of mirror imaged it onto the other side. So as you can see, the line comes this way at the beginning, but if it's in the middle of the word, the line goes the other way. And that can sometimes get a bit confusing. So the more we practice this and the more we recognize it, the easier it will become. Okay, so if you could say the letters here for me.
Ein,
Good. This is Mim.
Mim, Ra,
Good. This has two dots.
Ya,
Tha. The ya would have the dots underneath. This is a tha.
Da,
Tha. Excellent.
Ein,
Good.
Ba,
Good. Dal.
Dal.
Excellent. Well done. Next one.
Mim,
Good.
Ein.
Excellent.
Rein,
Good.
Aleph,
Good.
Fa,
Good.
Ra.
Good. Well done.
Mim,
Good.
Rein,
Good.
Aleph, Nun,
Good.
Mim.
Excellent. Well done.
Fa, Ra, Aleph, Rein.
Excellent. Very good. Well done. And one thing I want you to notice here is this kha. I know it's on the next line, but I'm just showing you the similarity. Kha has a slightly longer, straighter line with a dot on top. Rein has a shorter, fatter line with a dot on top. Because again, these are two letters which are often confused when we're trying to read lots of words at the same time. So just remember that Rein has a is a shorter letter, and Kha is a longer letter. Okay, right. Going to move on to our next ones. Can you tell me this letter, please?
Fa,
Fa. Well done. And this letter is
Kaf,
Qaf. Remember, this is one of those thick letters. You have to make your mouth round, and you have to say Qaf.
Kaf.
Well done. Good. Excellent. So, Fa, if it comes at the beginning of a word, you basically just cut it in half here. You keep the circle here, and you keep the dot, right? If it comes at the end of the word, it keeps its full form. If it comes in the middle of the word, it will be a circle with a hole and a dot on top, okay? And with Qaf, it's the same. So you have to basically cut off this tummy section, this line here, and you keep the circular part with two dots on top, okay, at the beginning of the word. At the end of the word, keeps its full form. In the middle of the word, as with Tha, it will be a circle with a hollow part and two dots on top, okay? So how you recognize the difference between Noon and Fa, for example. Fa would be circular with a hole, and again, Mim and Qaf, because these letters look similar. Mim also has the same shape, but it has no dots on top. Okay, Qaf has to have two dots on top, right? If we start from here.
Fa, Ra, Ha,
Ha, in your throat.
Ha.
Good.
Nun,
Good.
Fa, Kha.
Kha, well done. Again, make your mouth round when you're saying this letter, so it comes out very thick. Kha.
Kha.
Good, well done.
Kha.
Good.
Fa,
Good.
Fa.
Well done. Next line.
Kaf,
Qaf. Again, round mouth, thick letter. Qaf.
Qaf.
Good.
Waw. Mim.
Good.
Mim. Qaf.
Qaf.
Qaf. Alif. Mim.
Good.
Alif. Lam. Ha. Qaf.
Qaf. And remember this ha, again, a letter we have to practice, comes from the throat. Ha.
Ha.
Good. Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah, N1276. Well done. Allah Hafiz.
Lafis.
We could have our next student, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Atfal 1191 now has the mic.
A1191.
Correct.
Assalamualaikum.
How are you?
Good.
Are you understanding the class okay?
G.
Excellent. Good. So we're going to go on to our next letters. Could you tell me what this is called?
Ka.
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 Ka. This is qaf and this is kaf.
Ka.
Kaf.
Kaf.
Good. Well done. And this one?
Lam.
Good. So when you have a kaf in a word, it basically stays the same if it's at the end. If it comes at the beginning or in the middle, you cut off this line here and you just have this first section. Okay? And lam is the same. If it's at the end of the word, it will maintain its original form. If it's at the beginning or in the middle, you cut off this tail here and you just keep this line section here. Okay? So could you say these letters for me?
Ka. Da. Ba.
Ka, ta, ba. Well done.
Ya. Ka. Da. Ba.
Ya, kaf, ta, ba. Well done.
Ma.
Mim,
Mim.
ain,
Ka.
mim, ain, kaf. Once more.
Mim. Ain. Ka.
Kaf.
Ka.
Good. Well done. Next one.
La. Lam.
Lam.
Lam. Ain. Ba.
Good. Well done.
Sa.
Sin.
Sin. Sin. Lam. Mim.
Well done.
Kaf.
Qaf.
Kaf. Waw. Lam.
Excellent. Well done. Good. Now, next two letters. Here we have a meme, because you know that because you just read it there. And here we have, what letter is this?
Noon.
Noon. Well done. Okay. So a meme, if it comes at the end, and a noon, if they come at the end, they keep their original form. If a meme comes at the beginning, you cut off the tail a little bit here. Okay, to join it to the next letter. If it comes in the middle, it looks slightly different because it's more of a solid circle in the middle. Okay, so you have to recognize this meme is slightly different from this meme, but it's still the same letter, right? And with a noon, okay, noon, sometimes people get confused because it's similar to, for example, a ta, okay, or a ba. Do we have a ba? Let me show you a ba. We go back to the beginning. If you see this ba has a dot underneath, whereas if it's a noon, the dot is on top. So that's how you recognize the difference. You can see the ba there as well. So if you just say these letters for me, please.
Ma. Mim. Alif. Lam.
Good.
Mim. Ha.
Ha, ha.
Ha. Mim. Dal.
Good.
Alif. Mim. Mim.
Excellent. And this one?
Noon. Ra.
Ain.
Ain. Ba. Da.
Dal.
Dal.
Excellent. You did that really well. Do you recognize this is noon because it's got a dot on top? This is ba because it's got a dot underneath. Next one.
Mim. Noon.
Good, well done.
Sin, Noon, Noon.
Excellent, well done. Jazakumullah A1191, that was really good. Just keep practicing those letters, okay? Well done. Allah Hafiz.
Lafis.
Okay, and can we have another student, please?
So I'm going to go Nasirat 1282 now has the mic.
1282. N1282, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam, how are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Good, alhamdulillah. And are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yes.
Good, excellent. So, could you tell me this letter, please?
Wow.
Wow, excellent. Now, vowel is very easy because it's the same if it comes at the beginning, the middle, or the end of a word. Okay, so could you recite these for me?
Wow. Alif. Mim. Ra.
Excellent. Next one.
Ya. Wow. Mim. Noon.
Excellent. And last one.
Zal. Wow.
Zal. Zal. Wow.
Zal. Wow.
Excellent. Well done. Very good. Now, what's this letter?
Ha.
Ha. Well done. Now, ha is a little bit confusing. And it's one of those letters that you're all going to have to try really hard to remember. Okay? Because it looks different if it comes at the beginning of a word. It looks different if it comes in the middle of a word. And it looks different if it comes at the end of a word. Okay? And sometimes it can be very confusing, especially with the meme. Because it looks very similar to a meme, especially if they're both in a word at the same time, like this one here. That's something you guys are going to really have to practice to make sure you can recognize. Although these are a bit more straightforward, this one can be a bit confusing when it comes with lots of words when they're coming all together. Okay, so if you can recite this for me, please.
Ha. Alif. Dal. Ya. Alif.
Excellent, well done.
Ya. Ha. Dal. Kaf.
Ya.
Ya.
Ya. This is a ya. Okay, that's the original shape. Okay, good, well done. Next one.
Mim. Noon. Ha.
Brilliant, excellent. That was really good. So like I said, we just need to practice and keep looking at these again and again, and then you will remember them. Okay, next letter.
Hamza.
Good. Hamza is quite straightforward. It maintains the same shape throughout a word. Sometimes it can be confusing because some people think it looks a little bit like an ayn, which it does, okay, but it's much smaller. Okay, so that's how you'll know it's a Hamza. It's much smaller. And you don't join it if it's at the beginning or at the end. If it's in the middle, it will have a little seat, like a bend, which is like a seat that the Hamza is sitting on. Okay, so you're not actually joining the Hamza, but it's on top of a bend. Okay, so that's how you recognize it. So if you can say these for me, please.
Hamza. Alif. Noon. Ta.
Well done.
Sin. Hamza. Lam.
Excellent.
Jim. Alif. Hamza.
Excellent. Well done. And this last letter of the alphabet, 29th letter. What's this one?
Kaf.
This is a ya. Okay. Kaf is here. Can you see the difference? A kaf has a straight line and then a longer line, right? So this is a kaf, right? A ya is a slightly different shape. It's more like a large S. Okay, it's more curvy. Okay, so this is a ya. And if a ya comes at the end of the word, it will maintain its shape. Okay, if it's at the beginning of a word or in the middle of the word, it's shown in a completely different way by two dots. And the two dots come underneath, right? And often it's confused with tha, which is this letter here. With a tha, the two dots come on top. But with a ya, the two dots come underneath. So again, that's something you'll have to practice. And then you will have to remember two dots underneath is a ya, two dots on top is a tha. Okay? So if you can say these for me, please.
Ya. Alif. Mim. Ra.
Good.
Noon.
This is two dots. So it's a tha.
Ta.
Tha. This is a noon. A noon has one dot over here. This is a ta.
Ta.
Ta. Well done.
Ghain.
Excellent. Good.
Ya.
Yeah.
Za.
Za. Good. Make sure you put your tongue behind your teeth, and your mouth should be round, and it's a serious thick letter. Za.
Zo.
Za. Well done. And
Alif.
good. Well done. And last word.
Ta. Ha.
Brilliant. Good. You remembered from this. Well done.
Dal.
And
Ya.
excellent. Well done. That was really good. Okay. Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Thank you so much. That was really, really good lesson from all of you. Well done. Jazakumullah to all the participants, and Jazakumullah to the rest of you for listening so carefully. I hope you've all been practicing. Now, these are important lessons, and I know that right at the beginning, and I know some of you will already know all of this, but we have to make sure that we're really solid on this, okay? And we know all of these really well, because the more we learn and the further we go in the Quran, it becomes harder and harder as you get more and more letters, more and more words together. So if we're really solid on this and we really understand this well, it will become easier as we move on. Okay, so in order to learn this and know this really well, your homework for tonight is to practice this exercise up to the letter Sad. So not the whole exercise, just up to the letter Sad, right? Just make sure you really recognize all the different letters and you can say their names. It's very important. Sometimes we say the sound, but we forget the letter and what its name is. Okay, so we need to know all the names of all the different letters. So your homework tonight, combined letters, practice exercise 4.1, which we did today, up to the letter Sad. Okay, and if you have the book, it's the reference pages are 25 to 28. Okay, so Jazakumullah, thank you so much to all of you. We're going to end with our final prayer. So if we could have maybe a student that's already, maybe the last student that recited, or another student that's already recited today.
Has Atfal 1193 now has the mic?
A1193. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm unable to unmute him. Let's go to the next one.
Have another student. Yeah.
Can I have A1203, please?
Assalamu alaikum, A1203.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, so I'm going to recite this prayer, which is the prayer we end on to finish our recitation for today. And I want you to recite after me, okay?
Okay.
Good, well done. Allahumma arhamni.
Allahumma arhamni
Bil Qur'anil Azim.
bil Qur'an lazim.
Excellent. And the translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Excellent. And again, this is another prayer we will be reciting every day. And inshallah, you will learn this because this is a beautiful prayer to end with after your recitation of the Quran. Jazakumullah to everybody. Please make sure you do your homework, and inshallah, we will see you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.